Right, now we are dealing with the ball joint on this thing. This thing is absolutely really old. Everything. We might need to put a new caliper on this. I'm going to lubricate these slides, put a new grease, one of these in their copper grease kind of thing, and they're okay for high temperature. So as you can see, everything here is on its last leg. So at the bottom, which I will show you after, there, as you can see, this is kaput. It needs changing. It's very, very old. So we're working on that now, but I'll lubricate these first and then put grease, clean, and then see if it still bites here. So it could be the problem, could be the reason why it's biting, because it's all seized. It was staying for a long time without moving, so maybe that's why. So I will clean everything, put grease on here, not on the parts, on the here, on the slides and where they contact the bracket, this bracket here. Okay, hopefully it will free it, but this caliper, as you can see, it has leaks, so maybe it's on its last leg. So I'll do that and then remove this ball joint. The arm needs pressing. I've already bought it, it's here. Okay, I've cleaned the slides, I removed the parts, cleaned everything, lubricated the whole thing, so it's not biting now. So I went in there, pressed the brakes, and it's no longer biting. So hopefully it won't cause a problem. But as time goes on, if there is a problem, we'll just have to buy a new caliper. You might be wondering, why are we car? Well, my friend's daughter is learning to drive with it. Once she finishes driving with it, her brother will be using it, and her dad as well will be learning using it. So this is why they have to repair it. Okay, so now when it comes to the ball joint, I've already removed this. This is number 19, and as you can see there, we've already removed. So what I have to do now is try to remove the ball joints from the hub there, and also remove this one here, and then that one there. Okay, so that's how it is. Right, there it is. I've removed the arm, so I'm gonna now work on removing this. The thing is, the ball joint I don't think is broken because it's still stiff. Okay, but on the M.O.T they said the boot that goes over it deteriorated, so they failed M.O.T because of that. It wasn't in the advisories, it was in the minor faults. So I said to the lady, well, we just have to do it, because if it's not in the advisories, they might still fail the car. So I'm gonna, these are the types that I think you press them in, but as you can see, a lot of rust, so I'm gonna clean it up and then try to remove it. I think there should be a clip somewhere around here. Remove the clip. Yeah, it is here. You can see that's the clip here. So you remove this clip, and I bought this a couple of years ago because the taxman wanted the money, so I bought this. So hopefully I will use one of these to press it out. I hope so. I'll see how it goes. All right. Right, the clip is out, so all we have to do now is get this out that way. It comes in this way, and then you put the clip. So I'm gonna try to get this. I don't know if that will work, but I will try, see how it goes. Okay, right, I've removed it by heat and hammer. That was the only way. These things here, useless, they don't work on this. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this and then put a new one. What is it over here? Put a new one. So I'll try to see if I can put it upside down, get one of the ring tube kind of thing, and then hit it from behind on the edges. Hopefully that will work. Okay, but as you can see, oh, this is very hot, my goodness. Oh, yeah, it's very hot. That as you can see, it needed fire. It wouldn't come in here very easy, you know, because of rust. Okay, so next thing is this one. You see, buying old cars, no, let me just do this after the video. At the end I will explain everything, buying a new car versus buying an old car. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there. All right, then I will explain at the end of the video all this mess. Does it worth it? Okay, right, I've put it in and I've put the clip as well. Now here is an advice. If you're going to be doing anything like this on any car, you see this, remove this, because as I was hammering it and hammering, I split it somewhere. Where is it? It has a little cut here. Look, see that? Now this kind of ball joint sits upright like this. Now if it was sitting the other way around, grease was going to start coming out. So I'm very lucky this one sits upright. Okay, so next time or anytime I'm doing this again, I'm going to be removing this rubber boot. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this. I'll pour a little bit of WD-40 and then put copper grease in there. Okay, I'll stash lots of it in there. Okay, then I'll put back this rubber boot. Okay, right, there it is. It's ready. I've stashed a lot of copper grease in there. Now what I wanted to say is, you see these, the amount of grease they put it here is like they use this just a tiny bit and they put in there because they want this not to last so that you come to buy again. So remove the rubber boot, pour a little bit of WD-40 to, you know, go in around, and then stash grease on top. Okay, so it's good. I'm putting it back in. Well, all done now, guys. I put grease a little bit on this in case this goes in future, then it's not hard to take it out. And I've sprayed WD-40 as well on this. Everything here now is done. As you can see, there is a new ball joint, and then these as well, the slides here, I put enough grease in there. They seem to be okay now, so we'll see what they say tomorrow at M.O.T. Everything has been torqued good. I'm putting back the wheel now. There you go, guys, it's done. No ABS light. We've done the slides on the caliper, we've done the brake pipe, we changed it to copper, so no more leaks. We changed the hub and the these guys, we're done now. We started with the brake pipe because that one was corroded and leaking, so we put a new copper pipe. We flared it both ends, no connector in between, just one line from the front to the back. We changed the hub. No more ABS light. Let me just turn the camera to show you. There it is, no more ABS light. You just needed the speed sensor to be changed. Okay, we've done the slides on the driver's side because the wheel was biting. Now it's good, it's no longer biting. We've changed the ball joint. All the details, you've seen them. The tools, I'll list them on the description. Okay, guys, so see you on the next one. We'll be changing the clutch on the Nissan Qashqai. Okay. As you have seen, the Hyundai is done. Now, someone was asking me, is it really worth it buying a car that old and needs a lot of maintenance? You know, so at the end of this video, all I want to do is just to make you understand the situation when it comes to cars. Okay, and this is my opinion, and your opinion might be different from mine. That's fine. You see, you buy a car
because of your needs, or maybe because of your neighbor's needs, then you buy your car. Because some people will buy the car because the neighbor has bought a certain car. So that's how it is. But for me, it's all about the needs. I have a Citroen Picasso 1.6 HDI, and I have a Kia. Kia, I use it for work. It's a taxi. So it uses very less energy to work around town. Now, the Picasso Citroen, when we drive to Poland, we need a big, fuel economical car. A car that is very efficient on fuel. That little car, if you purchase that 2007 car, less than 1,000, and you need all that maintenance. Let's say you need new suspension, new brakes, new discs, new exhaust, everything to put it back to its best shape. It will cost maybe around 1,000 or 1,500 if you can do the job yourself. And remember, these components that you're putting, they're going to last a very long time. Like that copper pipe that we put for the brakes. Remember, the car is 2007, and it's only now that it got changed. So 2007 to now, it's like, what is it? 18 years. 18 years. So roughly there. So that pipe is going to last 18 years. So it's not like you're going to be putting it every year. No. You put new suspension on that, because the way I look at that suspension, probably it's never been changed or only changed once. The car has only 100,000 miles. So I bet the suspension has never been changed. So you put new suspension there, you're gonna drive another 18 years. Especially if it's just around here in town. 18 years. That's a long time. So it depends on the price of the car and the costs of, putting it into tip-top condition. All right. Now, another way is you can go to buy a good second hand. A good second hand will cost you around maybe 5,000 to 10,000. But remember, it still needs maintenance. It's not like because it's a good second hand, there is no maintenance. They need maintenance, especially these new ones with the DPF, AdBlue, you name it. They need a lot of maintenance. My car is a good second hand. And if you watch the previous video about the Kia service, they wanted to charge me over £1,000 for one service. One service. I paid a lot of money buying the car, and I still have to pay huge on maintenance. So that's how it is. Another option is to buy a brand new car. You buy a brand new car, £20,000. Ouch, nice. Okay, you think you cut off the maintenance? No. New cars are always there, the dealer, with faults and lights on the dashboard and this. Arguments all the time because the car is not doing what it's supposed to do. The other option is use public transport, taxis, buses, trains. You can do that, but you have to calculate. You see, all this goes with the calculations, and you have to choose where it best suits your pocket. Okay, don't choose what I choose, because what I choose, I'm looking at my pocket. Choose the way you feel is going to help you and your family. Or choose because of your neighbors or your friends, or you want people to look at you. Because that's what some people buy cars for people to look at them. I don't do that. Car is to take me from A to B as quickly as possible and as efficient as possible. This is why I maintain my own cars, to cut down costs. If I didn't need a car, or I don't do long journeys like from here to Poland, and I don't drive taxi, I'll be driving an old, cheap to maintain car. 2005 actually, I'm into classics anyway. I will buy a car 1960. No tax, no M.O.T, and just maintain it and just drive. As long as it's driving, I'm good. Okay, so that's how it is. Don't look at that small car and say, oh, that is junk, you should put it in the bin. No, it saves you money if you maintain it properly. Okay, guys, so I'll see you on the next video when we do the Nissan Qashqai. Take care. Bye bye.